7 years ago, I travelled down the rabbit hole. I saw stuff that completely changed my reality. Not knowing or understanding what I was seeing back then, curiosity made me want to dig deeper, and deeper I fell. Under the influence of drugs and psychedelics, when it changed my reality, I went to try and capture what I was seeing. I saw fingerprint auras of people in front of my face, trapped on the iron grid, just walking through my living room. I saw many formless faces in clumps above my head, and I felt this warmth feeling from them. I remember I saw this plant once, and it formed a face, and underneath it was its sibling that looked scared. The way it was formed out of leaves, it was pure genius, but it smiled at me. I've seen weird writing in many things that is well hidden, from your floors, to brick, to wood. For some reason, something inside of me told me to put a sunglasses lens over a mobile phone camera lens. As I was hovering this camera over my garden, it changed the reality of things. It showed me something different. It changed my reality. I saw what was described by Terence McKenna, a machine elf. It was all covered in gold, and I will never ever forget how beautiful it looked as it smiled at me. It was beautiful, and it's something that I will never ever see again or ever forget. When I was under the influence, I started taking numerous images and pictures on my phone of things that I could not describe. But then I noticed something strange. My pictures were slowly going over in black from the right hand side downwards, completely taking over the pictures in black. These pictures returned a few hours later to find that they had been blurred back out. The pictures came back to me in some kind of different format. Every weekend I kept doing this, and even though it unsettled me, I continued to do it. I kept pushing my luck with what I was doing. Then I remember being at home, hovering the phone over things. Something happened on the phone, something like a computer grid that went chasing towards me down the phone. As it was moving across the ground, it moved up and you could see the tree-like grids, and it looked like an 80s computer system like Tron. A hole opened up on the phone, and what it looked like around it was thousands of birds or bats, and at the centre I saw my two eyes. It was like a portal, and it was blue, and the more I kept focusing with my eyes, something was spinning from the middle. It was slowly bringing out some form of face from the neck outwards. Just before I was about to reveal this face, I felt myself dying, leaving my body. In panic I screamed, "No!" and threw the phone and ran out the house. For weeks I could not return home. I felt dizzy and ill. I never went back down that rabbit hole again. It's now been 7 years later, and I've only just started using the phone. From day one I wrote a book on my psychedelic experiences. Going through awakening was like torture. It wasn't a very nice experience at all. I went away to learn, and I disappeared from everybody for 6 whole years, trying to make sense of all of this.